Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're working in the Letters and Memories journal kit. As you can see here, it says includes a mini journal. Well, I'm making two mini journals, one way, one another way. So today it's all about the minis. Okay, we're going to make an envelope journal. I've already got it put together and matted. If you don't know how to do that, I've got a beginner basic series. Or if you just want me to show you now and you don't want to go look up all that stuff, let me know in the comments below. I put the envelopes together and matted the pages on and put our fabric on the edge because that's the best way to keep it safe if you're going to put a signature in, right? Okay, so on these pages, they're a little bit small-ish. So I didn't want to, now that one you can make as big as you want, but I didn't want to, I don't know, I didn't want to fold in to make the gussets, so I'm going to show you what I did. I call it add-on gussets. Does that make sense? That's what I call it. It's just the bottom part of the page, cut straight off, wherever you want to cut it. This one is 2 inches by the width of the page, which is 3 3/4. Okay, so for add-on gussets, these are 1 inch and make them to fit your whatever pocket. 1 inch and fold it in half, right? Pretty simple. You need 3, 1 for the bottom and 1 for each side, right? We're going to make add-on gussets. I know it's not a new thing, but it's what I wanted to do, so I thought I would share with you how I did it. Then we can make our pocket. Now you can, look, you don't have to make gussets. You can just put it flat down, okay? That's fine. You just can do it whatever way you want to do it. But I wanted it to be gusseted, so that if I want to put more than one thing in there, I can. With a flat pocket, you have to kind of be careful because your pocket will get too full, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it'll start pulling off of your page. Gussets just, I don't know, they help a lot of things, right? So, we're going to do this, and then I'll show you the next part. We're going to work in our little hinged mini. Yep. Okay. Did I get both sides of that? Yes, I did. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our press down of our tape. Now, which one did I do? I'll just do them both again. You want to make sure, I didn't do that one. You want to make sure you get a good press on your tape, because sometimes it'll stick one place and not another if you don't press it down good. But if you press it down good, you're good. Okay? All right. There you go. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our little angles, right? You just want them to be a little angle. They don't have to be a big angle, you know? Okay. On these, you just simply measure. I did 1 inch because that's easier. You can do 1/2 inch and fold it in half. That gets difficult to fold. Just saying. Okay. Now, we're going to get this. And trying to catch them, but you know, you always miss one. Okay. Here we go. Now, I didn't ink this yet, and there's a reason for that. When you're putting on gussets, sometimes they'll get right to the edge, and sometimes they get over, and it's just a thing, you know. Let me see what my glue's doing. All right. We're going to put our bottom one on first because that's just how I roll. You can put any of them on first. It doesn't matter really. So we attach it to the pocket and then we'll attach it. Sure we will. Let me get my solution and unclog my glue. Yep. Okay. Now, okay, hopefully, yep, here we go. All right, so you're just going to set this on here, right to the edge of your pocket, and hold it still for a minute. And as you're putting it down, hold it still, because sometimes this end and this end will kind of want to wiggle around or something. I don't know. So just, you know, and these that I'm using are the background papers from the kit, the grid one. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. So that if it does show a little bit, it will be fine, right? What am I doing? Good grief. Okay. I'm used to just, you know, doing that and putting it on the thing. Oh my word. Okay, let's get this on here. Gets a little bit crazy sometimes. Yeah, do you guys ever go on like autopilot? I do. Oh, I'm doing this. Let me just do this and this and this and this. Wait a minute, you dummy. Yeah, I go on autopilot sometimes. Then I go, hey. Yeah. Okay. That's what I call it, autopilot. Okay. Let's get this one on there, and then we'll actually put the pocket in the... No, we won't. We haven't inked it. Again, autopilot. Autopilot. Let's be careful with ourselves here. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't wibble wobble away from the edge. I want it to be as close to the edge but not over the edge as possible, right? Okay, now we won't have to ink these, which is pretty good because I already took that off. But we do need to ink this before we put it in. And add a little lace in there. It doesn't hurt a thing to put some lace in, right? I think so. You don't have to put lace. I'm just saying I'm going to put lace. You don't have to. Okay? Alright. Now, there we go. Now I'm going to fold this out flat since I, you know, did the auto dummy. Okay, let's do this. I just like a little lace on mine. Do I spend a lot on lace? Yeah, I do. I do. I keep a good supply of it. And so it does cost a little bit, but that's okay. I like it. Right? Excuse my reach. If we like something, then we do add it in a lot more than the things we don't like, right? Okay, that one's okay. Let's get this one trimmed off. Turn it on the other side and you can see where it needs to end, right? Okay, get that out of the way. Back to our bottom that we almost glued down and didn't. Okay. All right, here we go. Now we're going to glue it down, tape it down, put it on there. Okay, now this will fit right on the edge, right? And just make sure you don't have glue squidging out on you. And here we go. This is pretty simple, and I did this for, well, every page in this one. I just wanted this little mini journal to have some storage capacity. Of course, I'm going to put a signature in. It's a journal, right? It's a scrapbook journal. It's an interactive scrapbook journal. That's what I call them. So it has to have a place to, of course, these are lined pages. You can write on those. But I'm going to put a signature in as well. Have you guys ever seen someone actually sit down and use this? Well, not sit down, but fill it up and use a journal? I have. I need to take more time and do some of them myself, but I have, and they are absolutely beautiful. You think, oh no, you write in it? Yeah, you write in it, and it makes it even more beautiful. It doesn't matter if your handwriting's bad, don't worry about that. You write in it, and it just becomes a wow factor, a treasure for real. Okay? All right, now we've got that one on. We've got one for each, and I made all these pockets the same size, and these pockets are the same size. And you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, you know, I think I may make some journal cards out of this digital collage page, because it's really, I like it. I like a collage page if it's digitally collaged. I don't like layering up a bunch of stuff that keeps peeling off. It's just me. You know, I know a lot of people like to do collages. It's not my favorite, but I like digital ones. So we all work our way through, right? Okay, now this is the first page, but we've got a hinged journal going here, and we've got a lot of pages in it. Now with these hinged journals, you can do whatever you want to do. This one, you could even put some washi tape if you wanted to cover that up. That's the only one that it really shows a bunch on, because on these ones, I made sure I was using the background page, and the hinge just kind of blends into it, right? So that's what we're working on. It all hinges together back there. You mostly want this to be straight up here. And if it's not, it's fine still. It's okay. This is going to be our front page that opens up. So we're going to hinge this on here. Same concept to do this as to do that add-on gusset, right? We're going to hinge them together, and then we'll put our fabric on around that. So the back really won't show. And you can use lightweight cardstock, scrapbook paper, whatever you want to use to do that. Now on this, I try to get mine right up to the edge as much as possible, but make sure you hold it still on the ends, because when you try to press the middle down, it'll try to wibble wobble the ends, and then you just growl at yourself. That's what I do anyways. So you just want that to be like so. And by doing this, you've got just an awesome book. Whatever you want to do, you can do a small one, you can do a big one, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. You just stack them together and hinge them together like so. And if you want more details on this, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to add making something like this in my recipes. You know, paper crafting recipe series. I can't, my brain goes blank. Paper crafting recipes, you know, that I'm doing. That would be fine. I can add that into, you know, techniques. It's all about tips and techniques and how-tos. So if you wanna see me do something that you haven't seen me do, let me know. Or something I've done and you didn't quite get the whole picture, then let me know. I'll do it. Okay. Now we've got that on there. What we're going to do now is, am I going to put these on first or put this on first? I should have decided that before. I'm going to put this on first. Because if I put this on first, then this is going to be on the top of it. It's going to be that way. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Now, I don't know if you've seen me do something like this before or not, but this is how I do it. I just put my glue along here, and you can't leave your glue all wet like this. I mean, it's wet, but you have to smear it out, smudge it out. You can use a well, if I could do something and talk at the same time, it would be handy. You can use your finger. You can use one of these, a silicone brush, or a brush if you want. Silicone's just easier to get glue off of. Just saying. Okay. Excuse me, gosh, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put some more glue here. You notice I'm not putting it here. You don't need it there. Don't put it there. I'm just going to put some here and wrap it over. These are fun and easy. I do like a good hinged journal. It's not a slotted spine, but hey, I've got to do that again soon. That was fun. Okay, here we go. We're just going to pull this around and press it in there good and get the glue off my finger. So we've got this. Now this is the trifold. I thought, well, I can stick that in there, right? And so it worked. I trimmed it down a little bit, but it worked perfect, so I thought it would be really great in here. And it is. Now, there's a lot of pages to do a lot of things with on this. So, well, let me get that off before we go too much further. Let's see here. All that excess doesn't need to be on there. Yep. Okay. And there. Okay. Now, we're going to make sure we're right side up. Yep, we are. Okay. And we're going to put this on there this way. Like so. It's super cute, right? If you find some of your pages aren't lining up exactly the way you want them, or one's a little bigger than the other and all that stuff, just trim it. It's super simple and easy to do that. Just trim it and get it all evened up, but you don't have to do all that until you get to the end of making it, because okay, yep, this way. I have to double check myself because myself can mess up. Right there. Okay. And this doesn't have to be perfect, guys. If you put it down and it gets all stuck and you know, growl at yourself or whatever, just put some lace on it. It'll straighten right up and look pretty. So, you know, you don't have to worry about, oh, I can't get it straight or whatever. Just do it. And if it gets a little weird and wonky on you, put some lace down on there. It's easy to do that. And it just, you can put the lace on a straight line when you've got something a little bit off and stuff. And yeah, it's all good. It really is. So, okay. We've got that on for our little book. Isn't that pretty? I mean, really, it's pretty. Okay, let's do this side. Get this. Now, this isn't finished, just so you know. They will be coming back with more fun. The minis will. There's just so much to do in these little guys. And this kit has so much to do with, okay? So, okay, let me see. Up. Make sure we're in the right side of up. Okay. Yep. Now this one I didn't put a signature in, but I did put that fold out, the trifold. So we can make some little notebooks and different things. Yeah, little mini notebooks and such to stick here and there. We can do that. Not a problem, right? So here we go. Get this on there. And we have the beginnings of both our little minis, right? They're just super cute, very pretty. There's just so much you can do with these things. And make them both. Make one or the other. Whatever you want to do. You've got some beautiful pages in here to put some things, some embellishments, and put a notebook in, or whatever you want to do. I may trim that a little bit more. It seems to be wanting to, you know, get in the way of folding over. There's so much to do in this little thing, and we're going to do it. Now, I want to show you the magic of doing a hinged one. Now, this is not against that, you know. But look how thin that is right there. And this is a little bit thicker, but it's got room to move and all that stuff. We can fill this up quite a bit before it even starts becoming a gator mouth. So we've got lots of room to put pockets, fun, interactive, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, this one, loads of room. And you know we're going to open up this one and this one for large pockets. This kit has some beautiful journal cards. It has some beautiful pages that we can make journal cards out of. All kinds of stuff. So, the beginning of our minis is here. It has begun. Okay, so that's that for today. I hope you guys liked this, and we'll give it a go. Just, you know, make your own gussets. And even with these, I didn't have to make a, you know, but I put my own extra add-on gussets in there. Just because. So, yeah. Get started with one or both of these and come craft along with me. It's going to be a blast. Or at least fun. Okay? You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.